listen, right? You vibe high when you doing the things you want and the things you like. And you standing on business about you. That's how you keep your vibrations high. I'm trying to tap back in because I tend to care too much about people. So sometimes I end up in people-pleasing situations, end up overly performing for people that was never meant to be in my life to begin with. But the older I get, the more I learn, the more I'm learning to choose me and put me first always. Because, you know, I was the oldest of 5, so I always grew up taking care of everybody, even my parents. You know what I'm saying? So the journey by myself is learning how to love myself and to, you know, tap into my highest version of myself no matter what, you know. And every situation I have is just another lesson to teach me about myself, to bring me closer to myself. Sometimes, because I'm an empath and I tend to, you know, internalize a lot of different feelings, you know, like, sometimes it don't be good for me. It don't be good. And I'm learning that. Like, life is really a learning journey. You know, and that's why we got to embrace the journey instead of the destination. Because if you don't refine your character during the journey, you're never going to be able to enjoy the destination. So, you know, from here on out, I'm trying to tap back into reality, tap back into me, just, you know, representing the highest version of me no matter what. No matter what people think, no matter what people say, no matter what people do. I cannot let that shake my foundation within me. And I think every woman should learn this lesson. You're going to have to learn this lesson one way or another. Because you either go after the life you want or you settle for the life you already have. And most of the time, most women are not happy because they settled. One thing my mom always told me is don't settle. No matter what, don't settle. And in my life, you know, I be wanting that family and I'm always trying to settle. But every relationship I had showed me why I deserve more than what I was settling for. So in a way, it's a blessing. Now, I might think it's sometimes a curse because of the pain that come with it. The pain of detaching from people that ain't no good, or detaching from versions of people that I built in my mind based off of potential, off of what they could be. But I have to realize that certain people are never going to get to where they could be because they're not willing to do the work. But I'm one of the people that is willing to do the work. You feel me? I'm very accountable to my actions, very accountable to the things I do. And I'm in the process of changing it. But when you don't got nobody teaching you, you got to learn throughout life. You got to learn through repetition, through keep doing it, to keep choosing you, to keep. And that's the hard part, is your old you versus the new you. You feel me? Like, you fighting yourself. It's you versus you. And that's what people mean when it's me versus me. Like, I'm not trying to defeat anybody. I'm trying to defeat the old versions of me. You feel me? It's all me versus me. You feel me? Like, your reality is a direct reflection of how you feel on the inside. So when you love yourself, when you show yourself, when you prove to yourself that you are that, your reality reflects that. And me personally, I always been that. But because, you know, I grew up with this programmable mindset that I need something outside of myself to make me better than what I already am, that made me settle for less. And that's exactly why when you seek, you shall find. That's why you got to seek the knowledge that you want, and you shall find it. That's why you got to seek the love within you, and you shall find it. Not outside of yourself. You see, a lot of times we got confused and we got conditioned because we are conditioned to think that we need things outside of ourselves. When everything we have, everything we want is already within. We just got to be brave enough to go within and to work on yourself, and to love yourself, and resurrect yourself until where you need to be at the end of the day. Everything is all within. That's what separates us from the animals. Our mind. Our mind is what separates us. We have the power to create any reality. It's all about tapping into that and believing that it can happen. You know, so when I make these type of videos, I just want to motivate you. I just want to love on you guys and show you guys, like, hey, there's a way to do it. Don't give up. Don't give up. Do not give up. Because if I can do it, I know that you can.